Hello, my fellow leaders. I wanted to talk to you about Moving On Up weekend. It has been an awesome semester. We have seen probably more baptisms this semester than we have in a long time. We saw quite a few salvations, a lot of those in the junior ladies class. We've just seen a lot of work and a lot of proof that God is at work in our ministry. In the summer, we have more going on an international mission trip than we ever have. It's been quite a year, and I'm really excited about what this summer and what the fall semester has in store for us. So we're going to kick off an awesome summer with our Moving On Up weekend, which is July 12th and 13th regarding Saturday and Sunday BLGs. And here is what we are doing. First of all, at the beginning, as we always do, we'll have the fellowship for about 10 minutes so that students and adults can get over to the Family Life Center in time for us to get everything started. I'll have announcements in the gym for maybe 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of welcome the 8th graders, tell what's going on as far as we got the dodgeball tournament and stuff like that coming up, give some details of all that. And then we're going to send them into your small group. When they get into small group, I want you guys to play a game with them. This is to get them excited about the class and the semester, to kick off the semester, to mix it up a little. Play a game, and I'm going to give you details about that right now. For the game. And yes, I know I have changed clothes and changed locations. Welcome to my living room. Back to the game. For the game, we're going to play just a simple charades game. With charades, you'll pick 3 people to act. Just 3 people in your classroom that have good personalities that'll be fun acting and funny to watch. Second, each actor has 2 minutes, you're going to time that, to act out as many items as possible with the class guessing. Third, there will be a bucket or basket in your room with the charade items. Next, the winner gets candy, which will be in the basket as well. Then if you have leftover candy, you can use that for the class however you'd like. That's the game charades. Next, following charades, if it's a new class, the incoming freshman would be an example. Go around the room, say your name, the high school you're going to, and one thing you would take on an island if you had only one thing to take. Old classes, go around the room, say your name and one thing you're excited about with the upcoming summer. Whatever that may be, just starts conversation, get to know, especially if there's any guests or anything in there. You know your class. If you have a better idea for a game that you think would connect well, I'm fine with that. If you have a better idea for going around the room and saying something about each other individually, that I'm fine with that as well. Just please make sure you're doing some sort of icebreaker or something to get them excited about the semester, excited about the summer, excited about their new class, their new grade and everything. If they don't know you, introduce yourself. Share a little bit of your testimony. Tell them why you're a high school leader and you want to invest in their lives. Part of the main issue of being a high school leader is you've got to be transparent, you got to be honest, so that you can build the bridges of relationships strong enough to bear the weight of truth. We want to help them understand that we love them, we're here to support them. So share your heart, be transparent with them, introduce yourself. I want you guys to share the gospel. If you're unsure on what gospel to share, you can share Romans Road, Romans 3:23, Romans 6:23, Romans 5:8, Ephesians 2:8-9, Romans 10:9, and Romans 10:13. You can just go straight through those verses and share that using the gospel presentation and have an invitation. I know you might have only members there. Our goal is to get some guests and everything, but with that, utilize the opportunity and encourage your students to learn how to share the gospel. And if you've already used a gospel presentation in the last couple of weeks as far as Romans Road or something, use another gospel presentation. Use an illustration from your life or something you can get off the news. If you need help with that, I can help you. Just email me. Then have an invitation. Invite them to receive Christ, to give their life to Christ. We don't do that often enough in BLG, so this is a great time to share the gospel, to invite them to receive Christ. And if you think everybody's a Christian in your small group, then ask them anyway. You never know. One of them may think they were a Christian and they really weren't. We've had that several times in youth ministry. Some of the students in your class that has happened to. So please share the gospel, have an invitation in whatever way you'd like to. Once again, if you need help on any of that, please call me, email. Sleepy. For the class who brings the most students, and this is not the entire grade, this is talking about a single class, like if it's 10A ladies, which would be, I think it's April and Renee's class, that would be one class. If we're talking about 11th grade guys, that would be the 11th grade guys class. For the class that brings the most individuals to their class, as far as guests and members are concerned, the next week we're going to have a pizza party for them. That's just an incentive to bring friends and everything like that. But this week, this Saturday night, June 5th, you really need to hype it up in your class. Get excited, get them pumped up, get them really excited about what's going on, what we're doing, but make sure that you hype it up as much as possible because this is the kickoff for the semester. Your responsibilities before the event, which are critical, so please pay attention and take note of these, are number one, call through your roles. If you want to text them, if you want to Facebook them, if you want to call them, please make contact with every single person. If you come across someone that says, I don't go to your church anymore, stuff like that, take note and we'll remove them from the role. But please contact everyone because we want everyone to be invited to this. I know it takes time, but a lot of these students aren't contacted at all, and it's our responsibility to invite them back to church. Number two, make sure you understand the game. If you're confused, please let me know. I want you to understand the game so that you can describe it. Make sure you understand the whole evening. If you have any questions, you've got to tell me. If you come up to me the night of, I'm not going to be able to describe it to you because we're trying to organize things at the last minute and make sure everything's in the right place. So please make sure you understand anything, and it's your responsibility to ask me if you don't understand. I'd be happy to tell you, I'd be happy to sit down with you if we have to, if this video is confusing. But please, please, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited about this next weekend. So please hype it up. Take note of the things that you need to know. And once again, for the 10th time, if you need anything or have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Have an awesome week.